Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Time to go, night.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Don't say nothing.
Listen to me.
45, Mike, 45.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing is Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Jahan, ready?
Mike, 45. Go. Through. Check 45 to Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Get ready. 45 to Mike. You're not ready.
Hey, receiver. Wait, touch.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
45, Mike, 45. Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, echo.
Watch the slant.
Wait, touch.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the app.
Go.
Check 45 to Mike. Get your swerve on.
Hey, we're good.
45 to Mike. Check pass.
Hey, zoom.
Crunch time, defense. 45, Mike, 45. 65.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
54, right there.
Hey, Haywood.
Screen. Watch the screen. Hey, watch that.
Hey, no, easy.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Tight ends Ringo.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check it back.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
40's Mike. Yo.
58. Ready to go.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Steps away to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight end right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 under. 45's the Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Cousins now. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
That's the way.
To throw, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. 16 yards of 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Here we go. 45. Mike, 45.
We own them. Wide.
Check. 45's the Mike.
Hey, exit. Get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you up. Don't get nervous.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's got it. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Gun.
5 down. Stand up in it. 45, Mike, 45. He can't hang.
They'll run for it with Cook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they come up now second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Mike, 53.
They try again with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We got to step it up.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40.
Watch the slip.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. Touchdown, Falcon! On the board here in the first half. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They go play action here on first down. Stocker's got it, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go.
Ready, 25.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will find Ridley on the left side. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Complete to Calvin Ridley. First and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down, Vikings.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. To throw is Cousins. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down.
Gun.
I got motion man. Me. I got.
Hey, receiver.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Watch the ship.
Hey, 382, listen. Where's the hot?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey. Four down, four down, four down.
Two.
45.
Throwing, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that.
It got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. First half is winding down, and the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, Charlie.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
You might be getting tired of seeing me.
They toss to Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ryan. His throw caught at about the 5. 23 yards on the play. Smith trying to run for it. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked all back. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first and 10, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Cousins. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Jones, the line.